Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Achillea and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, very quickly, before we get into the video talking about the West Ham game, here's a quick message from myself. The Ultimate Football Fan app is finally here and you can download it by clicking the link that's in the description below. Now, you're probably sitting there thinking, what is Ultimate Football Fan? What is this UFF app? Well, basically, it is the one-stop destination for all football fans to come and join to get exclusive content on like live match day shows. We've got some like reality shows as well, like the Blood Brothers for Arsenal Fan TV. I know you're not interested in that, but that's just an example. There'll be a lot more in the future coming this way. Together, UFF and I are really kind of giving the fans a real voice. So make sure to go and head over to the app. It is pretty sick. You can see my face on it like right there. That's just pretty cool anyway. So if you want to get exclusive content from myself as well as other Spurs YouTubers and other kind of football YouTubers and stuff as well, please do click the link below and join the fan revolution. And if you wait until the end of the video, there will be a trailer just explaining everything. So go check that out at the end. But now back to the video. Okay, so on to important matters, and that is the defeat to West Ham 3-2 at Wembley last night, which I still can't wrap my head around. You know what I mean? I don't understand how you can blow a 2-0 lead at home to West Ham. How? It looks so comfortable in the first half. They played so bad, and I kind of like trumped myself on my Snapchat saying
they were awful. Oh, it's gonna be 5-0.
which you can check out right here, cheeky plug. In all seriousness, cruising at 2-0 up, and I know a lot of people say that's not cruising, but if you saw our performance in the first half, we were cruising. And obviously, like, hindsight's 2020 kind of thing, but I always had that thing in the back of my mind, like, this is going too well. It's West Ham, something always happens. Like, we were 3-0 up. If you saw my vlog from a couple of weeks ago, we were 3-0 up and they clawed it back to 3-2. Then again, it looked so easy that you just wouldn't expect them to come back for 3 goals in the second half, considering how bad they were. Like, that has actually saved Slaven Bilic's career. It's frustrating as hell, and I know all of you are frustrated. And anyway, let's get on to the actual thoughts of the match and the match review. And man, I'm just upset. It's West Ham. I hate losing to West Ham. Ugh. Okay, so if we look at the first half, it was pretty calm, right? We scored within 5 minutes from Musa Sissoko, the boy who is like literally clawing, fighting for his place in the Spurs team, and like all fell on him. He had done well. It was a beautiful little move. It was kind of like literally like 2 people got a touch on it. Ball was out to Son on the left. Son with a little flickery trickery got it into the middle. Sissoko literally one taps it near post, which honestly, that is a class finish. To get into the left side of the goal, bearing in mind the gap is this small. Like the gap between the goalkeeper and the near post is bare small, and he still managed to slot it through. So great finish by him. Fantastic goal, 1-0 Spurs. And then we get to the second goal when we make it 2-0. Now the second goal was a bit of a masterclass as well, I'm not even gonna lie. Dele Alli had the ball out wide on the left, did like a few step overs here and there, little flick, 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 and then got it round towards the edge of the box, and he like passes it to Son. Son does a little very quick touch through. Dele Alli takes it, comes round, and then literally it almost looks like a pass, like an elevated pass. Literally just flicks it, and it did take a deflection, but I have a feeling it was going in anyway, and it kind of just slots into like the right side netting. Another great finish and another like very quick break and good move by the Spurs players. So that was all looking great, and the rest of the first half was looking fantastic. But then we get on to the second half. Second half. Really, for the whole of the first half, we never really actually found our stride. It looked almost a bit lazy, and it certainly looked lazy in the second half. The second half, we looked like we were asleep. Both of the goals, like the first 2 goals for AU, the defense were having a nap. They were lying there on the bed, snoozing, turning every single alarm off because they didn't want to wake up and clear the ball. Now it was all to do with like poor clearances. They let balls run through them, and they weren't even like sharp enough to turn around and chase it. And obviously that put like Lanzini to then pass through to AU to get it in the goal. This just happened twice. For the whole of that second half, I was not feeling good at all. And then what goes and happens? Well, they just get a corner, whip it in, and Ogbono gets ahead into the goal. Andy Carroll looked up for it for the whole game. Really disappointing that we couldn't control him. He was obviously, given his height, he was on every single header. We took off both of our attackers. He took off Llorente and Son. Bearing in mind, Kane was not on the bench, was nowhere to be seen because obviously apparently he might be injured or something, or even still he probably wouldn't have put him in the team anyway to just rest him for the big games coming up. But you take off both your strikers, and what baffles me is This has happened every single time we played Llorente, right? Llorente starts the game. We don't whip in a single ball, despite the fact he's so good with a header. And you told Real Madrid when we lumped the ball up, he managed to control it with head in his chest easy. So whenever he's on the pitch, we don't cross the ball in, despite that being his best asset. But as soon as he comes off the pitch, balls are being whipped in left, right, and centre by Trippier. Explain that one. Explain that one to me. Leave comments below explaining that one to me, because I personally don't understand. The final thing I'm going to talk about, I'm just going to talk about this whole...
It's the League Cup. Who cares? It's a dead cup anyway.
Don't think like that. That is just making excuses. I don't like the fans saying, oh, we're better than this. We're in the Champions League. We've got this and that. No. You want to win every single trophy you can. We need to win every single trophy we can to be able to keep our players. I don't understand the fans that don't understand that. And if you can't go and beat West Ham at home in the League Cup, then how do you expect us to win something extraordinary like the Champions League or the Premier League or even the FA Cup at this rate? This is where we need like the wake-up call that we need to take every single game seriously. We have a squad now. Play your squad in every game. If you're a professional footballer, there should be no such thing as tiredness. You should be able to play two games a week. Unless the training load is like ridiculous, you should be able to play 2 games a week easily. But you still need the key ones like Harry Kane. So if he wasn't injured, I don't understand why he wasn't in the squad, so that we could bring him on and turn the game back around. Because if he was on the pitch, it's a completely different story. So my point is, we needed to take this seriously. I would have happily won the League Cup to be able to just say to our players in the summer, look, can you see this? Did you see progression throughout the years? We've gone Champions League again. We have now won a cup. There you go, stay with us. Now we have to go and win either the FA Cup or Premier League, because let's be realistic, Champions League is just not going to happen. That's kind of my rant about like the League Cup, and I just hate hearing fans say, oh, it doesn't matter, it's the League Cup. Arsenal were happy with the bloody Community Shield, and that's a plate. You can have your dinner on that. Now come on, let's be serious. Thank you guys for watching. Check out this trailer next. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.